Okay.
Oh man.
Weekend is finally here. This week went by too fast.
That shit loud.
You said what?
Yeah, for real. Already the weekend. Back on my BS.
Shit. I'm gonna talk about that Cat Williams interview later on too.
I didn't even watch it. What's the whole hoopla about? Like who he talking shit about?
Everybody. Talking shit
Oh my
about
god. Is that serious? Like
everybody.
people 18 million watching it? Like is it that serious?
Yeah, yeah, serious.
Oh boy. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah.
Start my new job Monday.
Congrats. The first new job of the year for you, bro.
Yo,
Come on, man. I was telling you this shit. We carry ourselves differently over here. We kings over here. We're not concerned about what peasants got to say and people beneath me. You know, it's king shit over here.
right? Hopefully my motherfucking pizza can come. Shit, I'm hungry.
You ordered pizza?
Yeah, I had to reorder that shit.
Wow.
We got a dope week of reviews next week.
Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, bro.
Also got a movie review Tuesday too.
Oh boy, what are we doing?
Acrimony.
What the hell is that?
Is that the Tyler Perry movie and shit?
Oh my god. No, so now we picking, we doing obscure shit now? That's what we doing. Doing
It's not
obscure
really
shit.
obscure.
What's wrong with this nigga? You got
It's
a
a
new job this week?
controversial. He said what?
Nigga, you got a new job and this is what you doing? This is how you gift us?
I got some good shit this week too.
Oh Lord.
Lashia's gonna come by for that one,
Oh Lord.
and my and
I
my
hope, I
homeboy
hope our
just
Eagles lose so I can talk shit though. Hope our Eagles losing this weekend.
But I'll
I'm gonna
send you
wear
the
I'm gonna
schedule.
wear all Giants. I'm gonna wear all my Giants. I'm gonna wear Giants hoodie, Giants hat. I might even wear the jacket. I'm gonna wear all Giants just to piss her off. Yeah. Call all Giant out. I might have my Giants watch on everything.
All giant everything.
Giant everything. Giant blankets, everything. I might just deck the whole house out in Giant shit for her. Just to piss her off. Yeah.
Ooh, the feeling when your ear itches you.
That part.
Is it 22K?
You said what?
I said that part.
For real, man. You ever had your ear when it has that tickle, but then it itches as fuck too?
It itches. I never had my ear itch. Usually that means you need a wash, Reg. But you know,
No, I wash myself. I wash still.
well, how do you have why is your ear itching?
I have no idea.
Wow, that's not cool, dude.
It's just sometimes if your right ear itches you, that means somebody's talking about you.
Who's talking about you? Well, my ear should be itching. Then I know bitch ass niggas is talking about me, so that my ear should be itching both of them. If that's the case, who's talking about you, bro?
I have no idea.
Ray Sean was good.
What's up, Ray? Might start in 5 minutes. You said bitch ass niggas talking about you always.
Yeah, of course. Because they love me so much. I'm Air Jordan to these niggas. Gotta carry myself like Air Jordan, light skinned Jordan for the new year. You think you Michael Jordan? You damn right. Light skinned Jordan. That's how we doing it for the new year.
Take care of yourself like a king.
You know? Lions are never worried about what sheep gotta say. Remember that.
Let me just plug up my charger first. Y'all ready for a new president this year?
Who we voting in? Kanye? The Rock? Elmo? Who we voting in?
Anybody, everybody, anybody's president at this point.
Yeah, basically. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh man.
Biden's already saying if you vote for Trump, you're gonna vote for destruction for the country.
It's crazy.
Exactly. Q said, "Did you hear BG taking shots at Lil Wayne?" Yeah, I did. I heard about that shit. Yeah, BG not playing around and shit. You got this album too. I don't know. I think Trash Frozen. You got this album too or no? Hey, he's frozen. Fuck.
I'm here, yo.
You heard what I said? It's like your screen's frozen.
Of course.
No, I'm trying to say your screen is frozen. Okay, now you're good. But
Yeah.
I was saying you got this album.
Yep.
Oh, okay, cool, cool. Oh, you got the final. Oh, excuse me.
That's funny. I showed this before, bro.
Oh yeah, now I remember. Yeah, now I remember.
I showed this before on here. That's why I
Got
thought we
you.
did the review. I'm like, I thought
Now we didn't review this yet,
okay,
but I'm ready whenever you are.
let's go.
What's up, you two? It's your boy Reg in the building. Got my homeboy Try in the building with me.
Yo, what's good?
Or should I say light skinned Jordan?
Try the light skin Jordan.
Alright. And today's album we're going to talk about today, we're going to talk about the S.O.S band with their fourth studio album, On the Rise. This came out on July 1st, 1983 on Taboo Records. The S.O.S band consists of members Jason Bryant on keyboard and vocals, Mary Davis on lead vocals, Billy Ellis on saxophone, Willie Sonny Killer Boo on saxophone and flute,
Yeah.
Abdul Raouf on trumpet, John A. Simpson third on bass, Bruno Spate on guitar, and Jerome T. Thomas on drums. This was actually produced by Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis,
Yeah.
Jeannie Doe, and the S.O.S band themselves. Singles I was known for came out with like two singles, which was no, scratch that. Excuse me, three singles. Tell me if you still care. Just be good to me, and for your love. All right. So this is the first time we're actually talking about the S.O.S band on this channel. You know what I'm saying? So you know how we do. We're gonna talk about how you got to the S.O.S band.
I got into them with the Just Be Good to Me song when that came out. My mom used to play the records, around the house. So, just hearing that and Tell Me and so many other joints they did, you know, um and then, from the 80s to like the 90s, a lot of artists were like sampling their shit. So, you know, you had artists like LL Cool J that sample their stuff, and Can't think of like it was a whole bunch of other artists that sampled was sampling they shit and they're just a dope funk band, very underrated. If y'all don't know them, y'all should know them. You know, um, I love the Gap band. I love you know S.O.S band, Cool in the Gang. Like those funk bands, they brought the heat. You know what I'm saying? So just a great band. And I know a couple years ago they were celebrating Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, and they had performed their songs like the joints that Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis had produced for them.
Right.
That was a great to see them on stage again. You know, yeah. So that's and it's not a long story. It's like I just grew up listening to these bands. That's how I know them.
Definitely, definitely. All right. To me, I don't really have a long story either. The first song I've heard for them was 1980's "Take Your Time, Do It Right," which was a pretty dope song, funk song, R&B song. One might even call like a post disco track too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this one was that one's a very dope song. I've only heard like two albums from the SOS band. This is the group I'm really trying to get more into. It's kind of crazy too because the music is not really on streaming and whatnot. The albums, I think that has more to do with the label and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? Because Taboo Records was a label that was found by Clarence Avant, the late great Clarence Avant, and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
I guess the label got defunct back in 1999, and like it's kind of crazy because you had Alexander O'Neal and Sherelle stuff. You
Yeah.
know they're in streaming and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of weird how the SOS band stuff is not there, I guess, but it doesn't really surprise me too, especially with how some of these streaming laws are these days. But that's another story for a different day. But yeah, man, I definitely was listening to like their 1986 album before I actually got on here and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Because originally we were supposed to start at 10 o'clock, but I kind of overslept a little bit,
Right.
and we were just having some connection issues earlier. But better late than never, because we're still always still gonna be here. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? So for those who don't know who the SOS band are, they consist of the members I just mentioned before. You know what I'm saying? Jason Wright, Mary Davis, Billy Ellis, Sonny Killebrew, Abdul Rauf, Johnny Simpson, Bruno Spite, and Jerome J.T. Thomas. They formed in 1977 in Atlanta and everything like that too. The original members, they were known as the Sounds of Santa Monica and everything like that too. And they were pretty popular around that time that they were approached by their manager, Bunny Jackson Ransom, and he pretty much had sent a demo to Clarence Avant, who Clarence Avant at that time was like the head of Taboo Records. You know what I'm saying? And he just loved their sound. He loved their sound so much and everything like that he pretty much just wanted to reshape them and pretty much like they got renamed to the SOS band and shit like that too. So that's when that's the SOS actually stands for Sounds of Success. So fast forward to 1980, they dropped their first song, "Take Your Time, Do It Right," which that was a very big song. Like at that time too, it was number one on the R&B charts, and they dropped their first album, "S.O.S." I've heard some of this album, pretty straight album. You know what I'm saying? It's a pretty popular album that was kind of came out in 1980 as it was disco, but it was still funky at the same time too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was a pretty dope album. And so they were supposed to have came out with their next album, which was the Two, spelled Too. But from what I looked up, that album kind of went through like a lot of like lack of marketing, and then it got delayed a few times and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? So that album finally came out in 1981, and it didn't even go gold. and everything like that too. I mean, it was still moderately successful, but it was a commercial failure in compared to the first album. You know what I'm saying? So that was kind of crazy and everything. And so next thing you know, it on the third album, they started working with people like Leon Silver's third and Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. They started writing for they started keyword writing around this time too, which I'm gonna get more into them in a minute. And I've not heard this record, but yeah, this one from what I heard, it has songs like High Hopes, which that was the first song Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis wrote for them and everything like that too. So yeah, and so back to Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, you guys should know around this time too, they were members of the Time and everything. And the Time, I mean, we talked about their first two albums. They were like pretty much Prince's protege group, and Prince had this thing where he didn't like his artists working for outside artists or outside production and writing. And Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, with them, mind you, this was 1983. This was not their era, like around shit, Janet Jackson. That's like years down the line and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? So with Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis and everything, sometimes they would become late to rehearsals or studio sessions because they were like working with like, a lot of people doing that Solar Records and everything like that too. And they were of course being mentored by Leon Silvers, and Leon Silvers was like the oldest member of the group the Silvers. For all of my Shalimar heads, he pretty much did the production for all the Shalimar albums. You know what I'm saying? With Howard Hewitt, Jody Watley, Jeffrey Daniels, and everything like that too. We did talk about all the albums up to 1983, the Look album, so y'all can check that out too. And so Prince pretty much one time he just pretty much fired the group, while they were on a tour and everything like that too, you know what I'm saying? And this pretty much led them to freelance and work with the SOS band heavily. And pretty much, they pretty much just expanded their sound at the time too, because their sound was like more synth heavy, especially when it came to this album as well too. You know what I'm saying? And just to let you guys know, I actually got the 2013 reissue of this album, and they actually talk about the process of making this album, like in the liner notes and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? And just also just giving their thoughts on their careers and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So if y'all can find this version, because this version is actually long out of print. If y'all can find this version,
this is the OG with the 8 songs on it.
Yeah, I know that shit goes for stupid amount of money these days, man. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, was that your mom's or did you actually get that?
Nah, this is mine, nigga. This is mine. 8 songs, okay. OG, all OG. No repress, no reissue, all OG.
Facts.
My mom had she used to have like the 12-inch joints for those, like for the 12-inch for Tell Me, and
yes.
Just Be Good to Me. She used to have those, but this is the actual OG album.
Talk your shit. Talk your shit.
Talk my shit. You already know. Jordan talk right here.
So yeah, so this is the hardcover right here. You know what I'm saying? This is all the liner notes. Let me show you what the CD looks like. Yeah, that's what the CD looks like and shit. Oh shit. All right. So this version has 8 songs. Let's get this shit started. Track number 1, Tell Me If You Still Care. This is not only my favorite song on this album, but it's literally my favorite S.O.S band song, period, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? This is just a straight up R&B classic that has been sampled by a lot of people, which we'll get into that in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Just already from the get-go with this song compared to other songs that they've done in the past, like this one was like a more mature song. Like the songwriting was very dope and everything. You know what I'm saying? Mary, Mary, and what's his name? Jason definitely did their thing with the vocals and everything like that too. Honestly, I kind of compare this song a little bit to Shalimar. This is for the lover in you,
Right.
and the reason why I say that is because like when it came to that record, Shalimar was known for like the feel good kind of songs, like "Night to Remember," "Take That to
Mm-hmm.
the Bank," and so on and so on. But this is for the love in you. Pretty much opened the door to the more R&B, contemporary R&B, Quiet Storm kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? As we like, tell me if you still care. Like the beat itself was like very futuristic and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? And um just the way how Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis expanded that sound, and it gave room for the vocals to go off, and for Mary and what's his name, Jason, to go off on the vocals and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? And it's just definitely one of those songs that you can't be an R&B head if you don't know shit about that song. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like I said before, this song has been sampled by a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Sampled and covered. Just to be on the stage, so I'm just gonna let you guys know. LL Cool J, he had a song called Hip Hop from the Mr. Smith album, dope album, where
Mm-hmm.
he sampled this track. Um, Monica covered this for Miss Thing, from the Miss Thing album and shit. Mariah Carey, Always Be My Baby, the Jermaine Dupri remix features the Brat and Escape. They sampled this. I mean, so on and so on and stuff like that. This is a classic song. My favorite SOS song, period.
Classic, classic beat, melody, the singing, everything about it is just classic. Just screams '80s funk. You know what I'm saying? And it's real melodic. You know what I'm saying? And just the background vocals is dope. They sound good on that, and just a great instrumentation by the band. You know,
Definitely. It's crazy too because Mary didn't want to sing this song at first,
really,
and but yeah, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis had to convince her to sing it.
that's usually how it goes.
That's
They want
usually
you
how
to,
it goes.
then
Usually
they
how it goes.
becomes a big hit later on. So
Right.
yeah,
All right. One signature song to another. Track number two, "Just Be Good to Me." Man, man. The way how they were using that 80 TR-808 drum machine, man, it's
yeah.
just that definitely made their signature sound of the '80s and shit like that because they use that drum machine for a lot of their other acts and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, this one right here, um, this one right here was pretty good and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I love this record. This is actually their first top 10 song and everything like that too. I think this is my pizza, but I'm gonna let you go on and shit.
Yep, love it. The singing, the guitar playing, that bass line is bananas. Again, another classic record that these two records define these are like their signature songs for me. When you talk about SOS band, you got to bring up these two records. You know what I'm saying? That the singing by Mary, just a great record, man. Classic.
Definitely. All right. Next song we got is track number three, "For Your Love." This was the other single off this album and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, this was another pretty good song too. You know what I'm saying? This was very dope. I love the instrumentation on this one, and once again, Mary's vocal definitely carried this song and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, this one right here was very fire. I love this one.
Yeah, really funky track, nice beat, nice bass line, strong album cut.
Yeah, very strong album cut indeed. Track number four, "I'm Not Running." The Very, very, very great song. It's very cinematic. I love that dun, 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 dun,
Mm.
dun, that they were sliding in
Yes,
there too with the beginning melody and
techno-ish.
everything. You said what?
It's real. It's a different sound for them. It's real kind of techno-ish.
Yeah, very
Like
techno-ish and shit.
retro had like a retro techno sound to it.
Hmm. Yeah, this is one where the production really shined on this one and shit. So yeah, I'd highly recommend it.
Yeah, it was dope. Like I said, the different sound for them, and back then you had artists that were they had like some new wave type of techno in their music. This was like a new wave type of song for them, and then they killed it.
Definitely. All right, track number 5. If You Want My Love. Very, very, very great song too. This is another one of my favorite ones. Um, is it me? This definitely sound like some of the time would have definitely jumped on this shit because it definitely had that
Mhm.
time melody, that time signature sound and shit like that too. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So, not surprised there because it was still fresh in their mind when they got
Mhm.
fired. So, yeah, this one was a very great one. I love this one.
Yes. Definitely had a nice dance beat to it. The hi hats were hitting. The guitars, the bass line. This is dope.
Definitely. All right, track number 6, On the Rise. Another one of my favorite songs on this album. Very, 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 very dope synth work on this one right here too. You know what I'm saying? With this one, what I got from this one is just how one wants to move up to society, how one wants to like definitely pretty much just do better than what they think they're doing and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Mary definitely did a thing. Love the keyboard work from Jason too. This is definitely another one of my favorite tracks on this album.
Strong cut. You got the synthesizers on this. The beat was knocking. The bass line. Mary singing. This was a dope one.
Definitely. Next song we got is Who's Making Love. This is actually a cover version of the song by soul singer Johnny Taylor. Johnny Taylor, you guys should know, he's a southern soul singer from Stax Records. He's probably best known to a lot of people for that song, Disco Lady, that came out in 1976. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, this is definitely one of his earlier tracks. I'm more of a fan of the original version of this track, to be real with you, but the S.O.S band definitely did their thing on this one. You know what I'm saying? They tried to give it like a more up tempo kind of feel to it, but
Mhm.
yeah, this one was pretty straight.
Yeah, this was good. Definitely. I enjoyed the beat. Had a nice beat. The horns on it, the bass line.
But yes, yes, sir. And the last track, Step in the Stones. Um, very, very jazzy and funky kind of track right here too. You know what I'm saying? Love the love the horn work for Billy Ellis and Sonny Killebrew and everything like that too. Definitely did some dope work on the sax. Yeah, this one was pretty straight.
This one was different. This one had another sound, different sound to it. It had like a more harder rock edge to it. He added some rock guitars in it. You know, make it more radio friendly, I guess. And it was different, a different song for the album.
Definitely. All right. Overall, this is actually my favorite SOS band album to be real with you, and this might be my favorite R&B album of 1983. You know what I'm saying? And definitely, definitely, definitely love the fact that Jimmy and Terry Lewis just expanded their sound, kind of rejuvenated their career. To be real with you, because this is actually their second gold album, and it was actually the strongest success on the R&B and the top 100 since their first album and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know the Sands of Time album. I think that was their most successful one and everything like that too. One of the most successful ones. Which that's an album I need to get in my collection. But this one definitely loved everything about this one. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's either this one or Midnight Stars, which that's an album we need to talk about. No Parking on the Dance Floor
Mhm.
as my favorite R&B albums of '83 because those albums definitely was like a nice little bridge segue between the Thriller and the Purple Rains and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This before
Well,
like the whole
yeah.
before the Thriller syndrome really took place with a lot of these
Mhm.
R&B cats.
Right. It's a great album. It's not my favorite of '83. I still think there were better albums out, but probably top five for me of '83. But to me, it's definitely their best album. Like just those first two songs is their signature songs that everybody knows. That's been sampled a lot from them, and the funk production was great. Mary's singing was a great. Um, and we have tracks like "If You Want My Love" and the title track on the Rise, "Just Be Good to Me," "Tell Me If You Still Care." That pretty much to me is all you need to hear. Like, and the reason why this album is a classic for me. So definitely five mics.
Definitely. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get my pizza from downstairs and shit.
Do you think?
By the way, this album's out of print, by the way.
Yes, both of them, the vinyl and the OG vinyl. If you ever see it on vinyl and it say also on cassette, I can say up here. I don't know if y'all can see it. Also on cassette. It wasn't even released on CD because there was no CDs back then in '83. It was only cassette and vinyl you could get this on. That's how you know it's OG.
I'm back. Alright. So pretty much, you said you didn't see the Cat Williams interview, right?
Nah, but I don't watch Katt Williams no more. I haven't seen shit from him in like 20 years. What did he put out since then? Since like when he was with Dipset, what did he put out since then?
He put out comedy specials and shit. He still does that shit.
I haven't watched this shit in a long time.
Well, he pretty much called out all his comedian friends because and shit like that. Well, his comedian peers.
Uh,
Long story short, he went to the Shannon Sharp show, Shannon Sharp's podcast.
oh, Shay Shay, Club Shay Shay.
Yeah, first of all, I never liked that title. First of all, I'm just going.
Yeah, that's a stupid title. They didn't even call him that when he was playing, so I don't know where you get that Club Shay Shay shit from.
Just for marketing. He pretty much said how I'm just going to give a quick synopsis because it's a lot. How Ricky Smiley keeps lying about how the Money Mike character from Friday After Next was supposed to be from Ricky Smiley, but Cat Williams said that he wrote all the words for that shit. How Cedric the Entertainer stole jokes from him.
Wow.
How Steve Harvey was jealous of Bernie Mac. He pretty much
Oh,
said
yeah.
how they wanted him to be part of the Kings of Comedy, but he didn't want to because they talk shit about Bernie Mac. How Martin Lawrence wanted him to wear a dress. How Kevin Hart
A dress for what?
for that Big Mama's house.
Really?
See,
For the movie?
yeah, the
Wow,
one with Brandon T. Jackson and shit.
that's crazy.
How with Kevin Hart, he's an industry plant and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying?
What's wrong with y'all niggas?
Like he pretty much talks shit about Michael Blackson too. He talks shit about Kanye West, Ludacris. Yeah, that's just a rundown and shit. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you.
Wow.
And
Mm-mm.
and I respect him for it because Cat Williams always speaks his mind and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He pretty much said Jonathan Majors was ugly as fuck
Wow. Why he worried about what another man look like though?
because he was just like, how in the hell? And this I'm just paraphrasing what he said. How in the hell that y'all attracted now to like a big nose, big lip black mother?
It's wild, bro. That is wild.
Yo, he was just going in on everybody. I was just like, yo.
He must have low key must have a thing for Jonathan Majors if he worried about his looks. You know.
I mean, it's a 2 hour interview, but I want to send you the most important parts and shit.
And that's why people care about what he has to say. Like this is why people is 18 million saw that shit to hear all this.
Cause Shannon Sharp talking about he don't wanna have no comedians in his show no more.
Wow. But you got 18 million people watching, you might as well bring more of them on. You know, I don't think he's ever gotten this much views. He might as well.
Shay shit.
Stay, whatever the fuck you call himself.
That's hilarious.
Shit like that serve no purpose for me. Like I don't I would rather watch a bad Marvel film than to watch this shit. You know what I mean? He's just talking shit about everybody. Like, why would I care? That's supposed to be what everybody's talking about. I'm like, what? This is not even a stand-up special or nothing he got going on. Just he talking shit about everybody.
Shit. Shay.
It's wild. It's wild.
But yeah, man, I never cared for Kevin Hart and shit. So
Right.
and the whole Bernie Mac shit, that shit's not news to me.
Right. And he the same guy that said he wanted to get with Megan Thee Stallion.
Who, Katt?
Shay Shay. That's what he said. He wants to get with Megan Thee Stallion.
That's wild as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you the schedule by tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what hip hop album's gonna come out 2024.
Yeah. But we got some coming out this month.
Like what?
We got Usher. Well, Usher album come out, even though it's not hip hop. It is Usher album. I think it's on Super Bowl. No, not Super Bowl Sunday. That's February. My bad. Hush Kingpin and Ninth Wonder. They coming out with album together. I think that's next week.
Okay.
Um, who else? Mussolini. The Mussolini dropped a EP. I think yesterday, and a game and Big Hit dropped the album together.
That came out today, the game one?
That came out like I think on New Year's Eve. That came out. New Year's Day. That came out actually.
Oh wow.
So you already got albums out now.
Oh,
And
Benny the Butcher's coming out.
yeah, Benny's
Master
coming out this month. Yeah, forgot about Benny.
Master Ace, okay.
Master Ace got a joint. Right
Yeah,
here.
he got joined Marco Polo, Richmond Hill.
Oh, part two. Okay, that's dope.
And you heard J. Cole's coming out with another album. That's what's up. Yeah, we need some good music.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. I know we're gonna talk about the Face Nation of Kid and Play this Sunday and shit.
Yes.
That's gonna be a fun review.
Oh yeah.
How's the weather like up north? 'Cause, I heard it say it's gonna be a snowstorm in the eastern coast.
That shit going in upstate New York. It's not coming here. We just getting this like this the rain. It'll be like some rain mixed with like some what they call snow showers. I mean, it won't stick to the ground.
Right.
But the real snow will be like upstate New York. They'll get that.
Yeah. We're just gonna get
Connecticut,
rain too.
yeah, Connecticut, Mount Vernon, you know, up there, they'll get that shit.
Facts. What do you think of the brand new Nicki Minaj album? Oh, I heard it. I didn't hear it yet.
It's alright. I mean, she got some drinks on there. I don't know if it's gonna make my top 50 of the year. We'll see, but she said she told Ebro she's not doing no videos for the album, so it's just she wants people to actually listen to the album without no visual.
Smart.
You know what I mean? So yeah, there's no videos dropping. Whatever the fans think should be a single, that's what it is.
So NWA is gonna get the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award.
Well deserved. Are they actually showing up like Dre and Cuban them?
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, don't give them the award if they're not gonna show up. Y'all can't bitch and complain about how Grammys don't, represent the culture, and then when they actually do a show for hip hop, KRS One is bitching, and then they giving people lifetime achievement awards and nobody want to show up. Nah, either you show up or you don't get the award. You can't have it both ways. You can't be bitching about the Grammys, and then when the Grammys actually do something for us, nobody wants to show up or they complain.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, now, to me, like I always said, the Grammy Award should not, it don't dictate how great an album is, because they used to not televise our awards to begin with. You have to find out like in the newspaper and shit, or online, at the Grammy website. But if they're actually doing something for you, like giving you a lifetime achievement award, the artist should show up. You know what I'm saying? I disagree with what KRS One was saying. Like, yeah, they chose the 50th year to honor this culture, but at the same time, you are considered a godfather of the culture. You are considered a legend, so you should show up. If everybody else showed up, LL Cool J, Ice T, Queen Latifah, why not him? Will Smith ended the show, and with all the drama he's been a part of in the last 2 years, he even showed up. So there's no excuse why KRS One shouldn't have showed up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't bitch and complain about something, and then when they actually doing shit for you, you still bitching and complaining. It don't work like that.
Like, Tyrese, what more do you want from
Yeah,
me?
like what more do you want? Like they didn't have to come out of their way. They made a whole show for a genre that they never did. They didn't do this shit for jazz or for reggae or for R&B or country. They did one show dedicated to 50 years of hip hop, and he should have showed up. They didn't have to go out of their way and do that shit. You know, is that what I thought we did the DeBarge album already.
We did.
Oh,
I just took it out because I might bump it later.
oh, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like he should have been there. There's no excuse.
Oh, that reminds me. First of all, you're right about that, but that reminds me. I was going to ask you a question.
I'm just saying. I'm thinking of it like legacy, long term. Like, just think about it. If we're celebrating hip hop in another 50 years, and the 100th anniversary. A lot of these artists ain't gonna be here no more. KRS-One is not gonna be alive to see 100 years old, more than likely. Neither is Nas or Jay-Z, and a lot of them are not gonna be here. So this is why it's important. It was important for people to actually go out and see these artists when they perform for 50 years of hip hop, and to actually, if you're the artist, to actually show up to these events and represent. And he didn't do that. He's bitching about, oh, well, they waited till now to do this, and they didn't even lead up into this shit. I'm like, bro, like, you are like legend. Like, we had all these other legends on stage. Why didn't you show up? There's no excuse. You got Willie D that was mad at Scarface because they didn't call Willie D. Maybe they should have called Willie D instead of KRS-One. You know what I'm saying? Because he wanted to be there, unlike KRS-One. You know,
Will D was like, put some respect in my name.
yeah, he was mad that they didn't call him. They only called Scarface to do Mom Play Tricks on Me. They ain't call Willie D. He wanted to be there, and they didn't call him. And this nigga, they called KRS-One, and he said, "Nah, I'm not coming." Like, come on. What's the question you was gonna ask me?
I forgot to tell you because Cat Williams also said that Steve Harvey stole Mark Curie's style, especially when it came to the show. And I was going to ask you, do you feel like Hanging with Mr. Cooper and the Steve Harvey show had its similarities and shit?
I don't see it. I don't see it. Steve Harvey show was more based on us, him being in school. Mark Curry was more like family oriented, and he was like an ex basketball player for the Warriors. So I don't see this.
But he was also in the school too.
I ain't remember that shit. I saw this shit when I was like 11. I don't remember all these shows. I don't see this. Who else? Like, every show was like doing that. Had a family. That was the sitcoms. Even Alf was a sitcom with a family.
I hated Alf.
So what are you gonna say? Oh, they Alf bit his show too. Every show was like that. Small Wonder was a family based show.
Oh God.
So you know what I'm saying? I don't get it.
So you would rather watch Small Wonder than fucking Cheers? Huh?
I was watching those shows. I was watching Small Wonder and Alf and Out of This World and all those shows. You know what I'm saying? Growing Pains and all that. It's like all of those sitcoms were family oriented. So I guess every show was biting off of Steve Harvey. Or Mark Curry. Who else he was bitching about? You know what I'm saying? That was the formula for a good sitcom. Like, that's what it was. You know. I don't see his point. I don't see what he's talking about. I just think he got personal issues with these people. That's probably what it is. You know.
He also said Face on Love ain't toured in years and shit.
Oh wow. And he has?
Yeah, he has. He done more tours than Face on and shit.
I haven't seen Katt Williams since like the 2000s, yo. I haven't seen nothing from him.
He came to North Carolina a while back ago.
Oh, did you go?
Yeah. Hell no, I didn't have the money. I went to see Janet Jackson.
You damn right. I would have did the same thing. I would have did the same thing.
No, but he's still touring.
Is people going to see him?
Yeah.
This could have been a publicity stunt for his tour. Like, oh, let's get people out there. You know what I mean?
You never know.
You know, I saw Dave Chappelle live and he was great. So that was the icing on the cake for me.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
ain't nobody dissing Chappelle.
Yeah, he ain't that stupid to call out Chappelle. Dave Chappelle was great, and that was at the time when he left Comedy Central or whatever. He took his hiatus or whatever. He went to Africa and all that, and he was great. You know what I mean? After that, it's like if you're not on Chappelle level, I don't care to see you. So
yeah, he cool with Eddie Griffin though. He didn't call out Eddie Griffin because
Right.
Eddie Griffin a menace.
Exactly, he ain't gonna call him out. He chose the right
Eddie
one.
Griffin, Eddie Griffin a menace, boy.
Did he call out Mike Epps or Chris Rock? He ain't calling them out.
Nah.
He ain't calling them out. Kevin Hart.
Oh, of course.
He
Of
called Kevin
course.
Hart.
Yeah, because he ain't funny.
Oh Lord. I think Kevin Hart is funny. He's just overhyped. You know, they at one point they try to make him like the next Eddie Murphy. I'm like, he's not that. Not even.
He's not even an earthquake.
You know, and I love Earthquake. Earthquake is funny.
This nigga Eddie Griffin was sucking mad shit about Diddy. He was like, Diddy, Diddy, Diddy.
Why isn't he locked up yet? All of the shit that he's done, he should be in jail with R. Kelly. That should be his cellmate.
You want this nigga to go shit.
They work on a remix together. Work on a remix together and shit. You know.
But I was about you watching that Satisfy You video. Why he jump on the bed like? Why my nigga jump on the bed like that? Shit.
Diddy need to be locked up. Like he's done too much shit. He needs to be under the fucking prison. His day is coming. I believe this year he definitely gonna it's gonna happen to him. That's karma. All the years of fucking over your artists and doing Cassie dirty and killing Tupac, because I believe he did kill Tupac. All that is coming to a head now.
Diddy. I can't wait for that 50 Cent documentary.
Right? Surviving Diddy. They need another one. They need to have like the spin-off, Surviving Making the Band. You know? Just like I would like to hear Babs and Ness talk about why the fuck did y'all walk across a bridge for cheesecake for this nigga. That's something I wouldn't even do. You know.
That's insane.
Yeah. For cheesecake, my nigga. Cheesecake. When you could have took the damn subway. It would have been, or the bus, it would have been faster. They had to walk over a bridge in the cold in the winter for cheesecake for this nigga that was molesting women and shit. Them niggas is dumb.
Forcing girls to shave the side of the head and shit like that.
Right? Like what was Cassie thinking? Like he made you shave half of your head. You was half a bald headed bitch because of Puffy. She was like half Jada at one point.
Chill.
Oh man. That's the type of power that he got over women. Like, I want you to shake half of your head, bro. It's crazy.
Diddy.
I don't get it.
I'm gonna stay on for another 5 minutes.
He did look sexy with that half a bald head, though. I ain't gonna lie. She did look. You know, not every woman could pull that look off, though. You know, Lala. I think Lala really started that look, and then Cassie had it, and some other chicks. I think Fantasia did it at one point.
Oh yeah, Fantasia did do that shit.
Yeah. You know, but not every woman could pull that off, because if you got like an egg head, it ain't gonna look good on you. You know what I'm saying? But Cassie looked good with that half that mohawk looking thing, whatever they call it. I don't even know the proper term for that look. What is that? Is that the Diddy look? Like what is that? The Diddy cut?
I just called it the Cassie.
The Cassie, right? The Diddy had a mohawk when he ran the New York Marathon years ago. He had cut his hair into like a mohawk and shit. You know, yeah, that ain't for everybody. You don't want to be dating no chick and she got lumps on her head and shit and bumps and all that. Razor bumps and all that.
Ew, nigga.
You know what I mean? You know. Yeah.
Diddy. I'm just gonna start saying that shit now. Diddy.
It's karma for his ass. I don't feel sorry for him. All these people, I feel like he's a legend. They gonna be crying when he go to jail. They ain't gonna know what to do.
They gonna cry like Lil Kim cried at Biggie's
Yeah.
funeral and shit.
It's gonna be like the whole world ended for them. Oh my God, he's going to prison. You know, put him in the same cell with R. Kelly. Both of them can think about what they've done. Ruin your damn legacy. Him too. Put all of them, all of the molesters in there together. They all ruin their legacy. You see how quick Morgan Freeman claimed he's sick now. He got like a shaky hand and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was a part of that too. That's what you get for groping bitches' asses. Now you got a sick hand. You got to wear a glove on his hand and shit now. You know, oh, I'm sick. I can't go to prison. I'm sick. My hand's shaking.
Stop.
Walking around with a glove like he a bank robber and shit. You know, not Morgan Freeman. Yes, that old nigga too was groping women.
Yeah, I think Cuba Gooding Jr. got some more charges.
Did he?
Yeah, some more lawsuits. Excuse me.
Damn. Show me the money. That Cuba Gooding?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Jerry Maguire ass nigga,
Ricky!
right? I know he wishing he was in Morris Chestnut shoes right now, right? Yeah, Morgan Freeman old enough to be my grandfather. Morgan Freeman was even him was groping bitches, man. Now he got a sickness.
Well, BJ don't like Puffy no more, Ray Sean.
Oh, you don't like Puffy? Oh, he switched up, huh? What about Mark Nash? Has he changed his tune? I was telling y'all niggas last year that these niggas ain't no legend. This is before everything happened. Y'all wanted to sit up there and talk about what you talking about. He made $400 million. That don't mean shit.
What you talking about?
$400 million and he still was groping bitches' asses and torturing them. The money don't mean shit.
What you talking about, Willis?
He had a short fucking run. His best artist it got shot to death. After Biggie died, everybody wanted out. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all act like he had like some epic 20-year run with Bad Boy. He didn't have no 20-year run with that label. Very short run, just like Death Row. You know what I'm saying? Don't change your tune now. Y'all praise this nigga. This is a legend to y'all motherfuckers.
This is your Lord and Savior.
I want to see how they feel when he end up when you turn on CNN on that day when you see him locked up for what he's done. I want to see what you all think about him then. Shit, Murder Inc. lasted longer than Bad Boy with two fucking artists on their label.
Damn.
You know. He ruined his legacy. Whatever legacy y'all think he had, he ruined it. Because he's not going to no Rock and Roll Hall of Fame now. That's done. I'd be surprised if the hip hop museum even honor him. He fucked up. They not go. If they had any plans on putting him in, it's already gone. Somebody else gonna take that spot. It's a shame. You got legends like R. Kelly and Diddy ruin their legacy for life now.
It's a damn shame.
Damn shame. He did all that hard work for nothing. I hope it was worth it. You know, molesting Cassie, and torturing these other women and shit. I hope it was worth it. That must have been some good pussy cats he got. You would fuck up your legacy like that. I don't think any woman's body is worth fucking up your legacy.
Oh well.
Mm-mm-mm. Can't say that I feel sorry for him. Yeah, I knew this shit was gonna happen. I said if he don't get caught for this shit, he's gonna get caught for Tupac's murder. So one of them or both of them, you're gonna go down for.
I feel like it's an Aaron Hall thing that's gonna make him go down. Honestly.
And everybody gonna make sure they don't go down with him. When you see that Titanic ship sinking, get off the boat. Don't stay on that shit. Let him take the fall for that. I hear it's too many names involved in this shit. I hear Devontae from Jodeci, Aaron Hall, Albie Shore. It's way too many people involved in this shit. That means everybody knows shit that happened. And even people that died. Like how much did Heavy D know? And he's dead. You know, how much did Kim Porter know and she's dead? Andre Harrell. Too many people involved. They all better be smart and lawyer up and jump off that ship. It ain't the time to be loyal to this nigga no more.
Hmm.
You know, people on Bad Boy, what do they know? Mace, Faith Evans, Carl Thomas, what they know? I know they know shit.
Oh yeah, everyone got their secrets though.
They know. They know shit. Don't wait to write a tell-all book because I'm not buying your book. You know, all these motherfuckers now wanna write now. They wanna write and tell it all in every book. Like, don't do it. I'm not buying your book. I don't care to read that shit.
Everybody wants to write a book all of a sudden.
Yeah,
You write it
yeah.
up.
It's like that's the new form of income for these artists. Like, I'm not dropping an album. I'm dropping a book. Black people don't read, so that's number one. Black people don't read, and number two, I'm not buying your book. We will rather sit through the damn biopic than to actually read the book. Black people are not reading like that. Anybody that you see with the book, they only buying that to show off on social media. They're not reading that shit.
Exactly. Like, look at me. I'm reading a book.
Yeah, look at me. I bought Will Smith book. They're not reading that.
Like, who gives a fuck?
And I met Will Smith in person. I'll tell him to his face. I'm not reading your book. I'm not that interested in your life like that.
Will Smith funny.
You know, I'm like all these niggas with books now and shit. They came out at the wrong time. They should have did that when we were in the pandemic for like 4 years. That was the time though to have people read your book. It wasn't shit else to do. They missed the point. You don't come out with your book now and the world is back to normal. You come out. You should have come out with it 4 years ago. Crazy, man.
Definitely. I'm gonna end out the shit right here. I got some shit to work on tonight. But yeah, man. If in case y'all missed it, we talked about this S.O.S band album right here. You must have in your collection if you're a fan of R&B.
Yes,
If
yes.
you're just a fan of music in general and shit, you know what I'm saying? Um, as of right now, this Sunday, we got the Kid and Play Face the Nation album we're gonna talk about. I'm gonna let you know the time later. I just was waiting on something, a confirmation and shit like that too. But yeah, I wanted to handle out these last couple of reviews before my break and everything like that. You got anything to say before we head out?
Check out the Allure interview on my channel now. Shout out to Allure. I love that interview that we did 2 years ago. Had to post it up. I never posted on my channel. Well, now I am because it's my content. That's what I'm doing. Tomorrow I got a IG live with a Grind Ethics. Shout out to him. And we talking about mixtapes and the mixtape era from the 90s and 2000s. I might even show off some mixtapes too, because I know he wanted me to he asked me about like do I still have any mixtapes and stuff like that. So I might show a couple mixtapes on that live, and I might post that. Maybe I'll post that live to my channel next week. What else? I got some other shit coming, but I'll announce that later on when it's closer to the date though. But stay tuned for that.
Yeah, stay tuned indeed. All right, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all on Sunday. Hope you guys have a good night. Peace.
All right, peace.